Mafia, wake up. Choose someone to kill. Mafia, sleep. Detective, wake up. Choose someone to accuse. Detective, go to sleep. We'll just say general surgeon. Wake up. Choose someone to save. General surgeon, go to sleep. Lovely townspeople, wake up. Well, Brad. Being trapped in limbo is
it's rough.
Been wearing thin on Brad. Because you know they say that you can't go on until you have unfinished business. And Brad has lots of unfinished business with lots of people. Dan included.
Well.
Well, as it turns out, Dan and Brad were friends. Just friends. Brad had enough on his plate. However, Greg and Dan are more than friends.
If I was alive, I would break up with you. It's over, Greg.
Sure.
You're not getting any more support from me. And after all I went through to back you up in the last round.
You're breaking my heart.
I was just gonna say they were cousins, but they can be lovers now.
You like a puppet, Abra?
Well, anyways, now that Dan has this newfound relationship with Greg, his cousin. Anyways, Dan and Greg were both very happy.
No, it weren't.
Greg is also a compulsive liar, so don't believe a word he says. Anyways, Dan and Greg were going out to dinner, a romantic candlelit dinner, because Greg was going to propose.
That's good hands gestures.
So they get in the car, dressed in their finest, looking sharp. And Dan's driving. And out of nowhere, a bus comes. But luckily, Dan's able to stop up and brakes fast enough. Because that's physics. And I learned that. Are you talking?
No, I'm not.
Good. So, that was a close call. They get really scared. And at first, they're a little shaky, but they go forth. They get to the restaurant. And who's there but Vita? Yeah. Vita's actually a server, their server. So they're excited because in this fake reality they're friends. In fact, those two bought a cat from Vita. Yeah.
They like cat together?
Yep.
That's a big step, you guys.
And so Vita serves them their wine. They start drinking and talking and laughing. But Brad gets very upset by this. He doesn't like to see his lovers happy. So he starts haunting them. He starts knocking things off their tables and poking them in the eyes. Dan is completely confounded by this. Greg, having just recently seen his ghost, understands a little bit more. Sorry. Anyways, Dan gets upset. The fact that Greg's not as upset as he should be. Dan storms off. goes to the bathroom to wash his face. Because that's what they do in movies when they're mad. And Vita sits down because she sees that Greg's upset. And they start talking. Okay. No, they're at the table.
Is he supposed to be working?
They're friends, and it's a slow night, okay?
Okay. Slow romantic night.
Anyways, Vita tells Greg not to worry, that Dan will be back. He always is. Because Dan always is. So Vita gets up. She goes to get them a bottle of champagne because Greg told her about the proposal that he was planning later that night. Dan comes back, still a little upset. Sits down. Vita says, "Here, take this bottle of champagne and celebrate." And Dan goes, "Celebrate what?" And then Greg proposes. What does he say?
Yeah, what did he say? Did he say yes?
Dan thinks about it, worries Greg. Greg gets really nervous. He also has bad knees, so that's unfortunate. And finally Dan accepts.
Oh,
And they embrace and do...
embrace.
Yeah.
Embrace. Embrace.
And then
Do each other.
Greg pops open that bottle of champagne, but the cork just bounces off the walls, going everywhere. And Vita tries to intervene, but it's too late. That Mafia champagne cork hits Dan right in the throat, crushes his windpipe, and he suffocates.
Oh, they were gonna get married.
And yes, he's dead. So that's that. That's a tragic story. So you guys should kill someone.
Oh, that knew he was egging us on.
I say Greg.
It's not me. Why would you prey on my recent heartbreak?
Don't pick on him. He only wants to kill innocent people.
You dead. Shut up.
So the dead person.
How many people left?
I'd have to find the Mafia too.
Doesn't mention anything at all.
That's true.
Yeah, Matt does that.
I've been thinking.
And what have you
About
got?
ways to kill people.
I have noticed that certain people have been accusing a lot, but none of the people have actually been found. So, the people who have been accusing are either really, really unlucky, or they're
Or they're hitting
choosing
innocent
the
people.
civilians on purpose.
I'm really, really unlucky.
Or I'm just that good.
What? That sounds like Mafia talk. You've always been quick to accuse. You're always the one with the head up first in the air. I might accuse, but I always hear the defense out and give it its rightful
You didn't hear
due.
me out.
Well, that's because you were guilty.
Of other stuff.
Yeah.
So you want to kill Seth?
I accuse Seth.
Cool.
Why isn't it you, Seth? Yeah, I'm not buying it.
I dare you.
He's dressed in black.
This is blue. Just a light.
You technically have actual black clothing, but still, that's immaterial, dark clothing.
He's dressed a little
Fred was in dark clothing. He was
In
Mafia.
church.
Well, he was very
The Mafia
pressed,
must have a
so-
lot of money.
It was what?
I bet they
Because
dress
of all
fancy.
his love affairs.
He's
down.
just unfortunate.
Wow, Hungsu, you haven't said anything. Why isn't it you, Hungsu?
Yeah, convince us.
I've never been to Mafia.
Then you're new!
I was due too. Just saying.
Okay.
No one's given a Cosmonaut a defense.
You said I killed me.
Well,
I'm not a
if
mafia.
Hung Su's
That's
not
a
usually a
powerful
mafia,
defense.
then if we ignore the science of statistics, he's more likely to be mafia.
Wait, who's that in?
He is equally likely to be mafia
Yeah.
this time as all the other times.
That's why I
Who's
said
still in?
if
Raise
we
your
ignore
hand.
I'm still in.
Who's still in?
Raise your hands if you're still in.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 7, 8.
How many people are in? 8?
Okay. 8.
Okay.
And there's 2 mafia.
So we want to kill one of them
That sucks.
soon.
Yeah. Or we're gonna.
We don't want them to have like a majority or something. That would suck. Yeah.
Must be going by chance
Well,
Not bad.
What was that?
quiet, Alex. You're not contributing to our town council
Yeah.
today.
Why don't you care?
Who are you accusing?
Accused man. Right.
Oh, right. Me. Yeah.
Okay. Someone want to second that?
A second.
Okay.
That's
Vote on that?
enthusiasm.
2 people second?
Well,
Who's
one
the
person
Wait,
starts
what's
and then
your
the second
defense?
person seconds and 2 people don't second.
So what's your defense?
Me. My defense is that I'm 3/7 of an astronaut.
What? I don't even know what that means.
That's not a majority of.
I know what that means. It means you're a poor
That
person.
sounds like he has a brief.
We shouldn't prey on the poor.
Oh, here. Attacks.
What is that? You shouldn't do that.
Why isn't it you, Greg?
Why?
Yeah.
We've already went over this. I have a hard
Not buying it.
I care deeply about the interests of this town.
You seem very close to all the people that died.
Everyone seems close to the people who died at this stage of the game. I mean, look at your left. Or right. Okay? You yourself are next to a dead person. And to your left, one person over, there's another dead person. We're all surrounded by the dead.
It's not a very good argument. But are you accusing Genevieve?
No, I'm not. Although maybe I should.
Dave. Do you want to? I don't know. Genevieve's kind of too short to be
Yeah.
to be innocent.